Hey, Kennis Russell here. Today I'm going to do another video in my series on buying gear cheaply. And up till now I've talked about buying gear, kind of on Craigslist and in the used market. But you can also find some deals sometimes buying brand spanking new. And I'm going to give you an example here of my Godin XTSA and this Roland GR-55. About 2 years ago, a little less than 2 years ago, the GR-55 came out, and that was in February. And I was kind of looking for a guitar effects pedal combo that can do real synthy stuff. So when the GR-55 came out, I was like, yes, I'm gonna buy that. This unit can only be controlled with a special pickup called a GK3 or a 13-pin pickup, or a guitar that has a 13-pin output, and this guitar does, the Godin XTSA. So I researched all the guitars that had the 13-pin output and decided upon this one. So I knew what I wanted, Godin XTSA, Roland GR-55, but the problem is, at that time, this guitar is $1,000 and the GR-55 was $799, $800. And I was not in a position to spend that kind of dough. So I started to save my money, started selling some gear just to kind of get some cash, so if a deal presented itself, I'd have it. And then just started doing a bunch of research, seeing what would happen. I called around a bunch of different places, finally went and found a Godin XTSA at this shop here in Houston for $700. And I came really close to buying it. That's $300 off, 30% off, but it was the red finish on it. And I really didn't want the red finish. I wanted the maple finish. So I said, hey, you guys have this in red. Would you consider ordering one in the flame top maple finish? And they said, no, we just got a bunch of these red ones and that's what we're selling it for. I said, we could order a new one, but it's gonna be $1,000. I said, well, I don't want that. I want I want to pay $700 for it. I called around every single music store within about a 100-mile radius just to see if anybody that was a Godin dealer would match that $700 price. And finally went to called a place in Huntsville, Texas, which is about almost an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where I'm at. And they said, yeah, we'll do it. We'll match the $700 price and we'll order one. Now, I don't understand why any other place wouldn't have done that. I mean, I called probably 5 or 6 places before because it's a guaranteed sell. I don't understand why they wouldn't all just go, well, yeah, I know I would rather sell for $1,000, but my cost on this might be, $550 or $600. It's a guaranteed $100 to do this. So anyway, they were awesome. They did it. So he said, guess what? It's a back order deal. They're in production right now. It's going to be a couple months, maybe 3 months before you get it. I said, I'm not in a huge rush. Let's go ahead and do it. So basically got this $1,000 guitar for $300. Yes, I had to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours away to get it, but I was able to get a really good deal on this. And plus their shop up there was pretty cool. It had a lot of vintage amps and I liked playing there. Anyway, so there was this. So I saved $300 on this. Now, buying something like this that just comes like hot off the presses, it's a new product, they're not going to be discounting this anytime soon, and there's no used market for it. So I was kind of in between a rock and a hard place because I really wanted it, but I find it very, very difficult to pay full price for something. I didn't get the most incredible deal on the GR-55, but I did not pay full price on it. And here's the little trick. Guitar Center on big holidays will do these 15% off coupons. And so they'll mail them out to you, or you can even download them off their website. So like President's Day, those kind of holidays, the Monday sales, or when there's like a Monday off, a lot of times they'll do it on those days. So like Labor Day and President's Day and those ones that you have like Memorial Day where you have the Monday off, a lot of times Guitar Center will do a 15% off any product over $300. I mean, that's a pretty good savings, So this was $800, and I ended up spending, instead of spending $800 on it, I spent $679 on it. And that's not the best deal in the world, but hey, I'm spending $120 less than I would have if I paid full price on it. And had the GK3 pickup. At that time, the GK3 pickups, they weren't selling them separately. That's this guy right here. I put it on this guitar. You have to have a 13-pin pickup to run the GR-55. And if I wanted to, I could have just sold that pickup for $100 too, and that would have been another $100 off, because that was about that time, that was what they were selling for used on eBay. So anyway, not the best story in the world, but you can find discounts on new stuff, because this total, I probably, between these two things, instead of spending $1,800 on all of them together. I spent about $1,400 on all of them together, actually a little less than that. So for buying new stuff, the key is to find a coupon and to call around to different shops and just find the best price. You don't assume that because that's what's listed on the sticker that that's what they're going to take, because just about any place, if you say, hey, what's the best price you can give me on this, they will come down just a little bit, because all they have to do is come down a little bit and they get a sale. That's an easy win right there. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends, and thank you so much for watching.